Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Fiers, Femme. I am outside, as you can see, enjoying nature, and I decided to do another video. I'm going to try to be consistent at least once a week with these positive videos and just having conversations about life and things like that. I have this deck that I got off of Amazon. It's called the Soul's Journey Lesson Cards, and the card that I pulled out for this conversation was patience. But it also made me think about like just my life in general and having to learn how to wait for things to come to me even though I want them instantly. I feel like we're in a society now where everything is just so instant, you know, everything is just like boom, boom, boom. Even with Amazon, you know what I mean? You could order something. You rather order something from Amazon than order from somewhere else because you know it's going to take 5 to 7 days with them. And if you have Prime, it's going to come the next day with Amazon. Like with our skincare routines, you know, we want instant gratification. So we go and we get something done instead of making our own stuff and letting our skin heal naturally. I still have my two-tone skin for my TSW. I could have went and got something with chemicals, you know, and went that route and had it disappear really quick with my sickness, but I decided and opted to go the natural route because I know that my body will appreciate me for it. I'll feel better in my mind, and I know that I wouldn't adapt any sickness, and that's my choice. So I have always had struggles with patience, but just, you know, being in my late 30s, turning 40 next year, I am learning that patience is a good thing. You need that time. You need that time to have grace. You need the time to learn a lot more about you. You need time to appreciate life and all its steps that you take, because when you look back, you realize that some of the things you have gone through, not some, like everything you go through is for a reason. I know people don't like that saying because it's like, they say, okay, if somebody passes away, like, is that for a reason? Like, if they get hurt from gun violence, is that for a reason? I can't really pinpoint the finger on that, but I know when I lost my loved one to gun violence, it definitely opened my mind's eye to life and what life is about and how easy you can lose someone and lose something that is important to you, and how you should appreciate what you have in life. You know what I mean? Always appreciate all the little things. And so every day when I wake up and I open my eyes, I say, I'm grateful for my life today. I'm grateful for the experiences I'm going to have today. And I try my best to turn that into a positive mindset. You know, before I put my foot on the ground, before I stand up, before I roll over and touch my phone, I want to make sure that I know in my mind that I am grateful for this day. And so I am. And yeah, I just wanted to get that out there. As far as like personal growth with my patience, I was with someone for 10 years and I learned a lot of patience. And you know what? Before I get into that, I feel like I just want to get on this relationship topic for a little bit. I know that sometimes we feel like people owe us something because they are with us for, I don't know, 5 years, 6 years, 2 years, 1 year. People don't owe you anything. You owe yourself everything. You can't get anything that you want. It never comes from another person. It's supposed to come from you. But these relationships, these jobs, these things we do in life, these things we want in life, right? They all come with experiences. And so certain things that you may want now cannot come to you because you don't have that experience. God does not believe that you're empowered yet to get to that next level. So what do you do when you're waiting around for that? You work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? For me, I definitely needed to learn patience. So I met this guy. We fell in love. We was together for, 10 years of my life. And I had to see, sometimes your partner mirrors who you are, like, not intentionally, but you learn different things. You learn how to deal with people. You learn how to let go of the little things that you would yell at somebody for and things like that. I feel like I helped him grow and he helped me grow. And you as well. Anybody you come across, they're going to help you grow, and you're going to help them grow. And it doesn't have to be a bad thing when you're no longer together. It could be like, oh, okay, I learned so much from that experience of being with that person. They taught me so much, and I'm so grateful. And that's how I try to look at everything, even within my family. Like, if you have family members that per se, like, you know, they don't rub you the right way, or vice versa, that you don't rub them the right way. You know, it's all about experience and learning to allow to let people be themselves in the moment that they are in. You don't have to hold them to how they are, but you can set up those boundaries, because if it starts to affect you, that means you're growing. That means you're not on the same frequency, and it's okay, because we're all here. Learn, find ourselves, and be better human beings, so that we can put the good frequency out into the air and, you know, change the trajectory of the planet. I really believe that when you evolve as a person, when you evolve as a human being, you definitely change the trajectory of Mother Earth. And we are also needed, just like the insects are needed, and the birds are needed, and the chipmunks are needed. Everybody has a place and a thing and a reason why they're here. We also have that as well as human beings. Sometimes we get distracted. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm just basically gonna talk, and, you know, you can follow along. I'm very critical of myself, and so I am learning to continue to just keep talking, put this out, don't feel any type of way about myself, and stop judging myself. So this is a life lesson for me as well, and an experiment for me to learn how to talk to this camera even though somebody else is not in front of me. So yeah, many patients have been learned throughout my teens, my 20s. Losing a loved one in my early 20s was a lot, but it taught me, it woke me up. It woke me up that life is short. You don't know when it's your time. I could have this video now, and I'm not calling it on myself, but, you know, I possibly could not be here the next day. You know, somebody else will have to upload this. But I just want whomever comes across this video to realize how grateful it is that you're sitting down and using technology. My brother passed away. He didn't even see the age of, like, cartoons coming to, like, life. Like, when I say that, I'm talking about, like, Ariel or Mulan, like how they made the real life version. He didn't see none of that. He didn't see MySpace. He didn't see Facebook. He didn't see none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and life kept lifing. So I just want people to, like, appreciate the life that you have first off. If I didn't have patience, I know I have patience now, because I'll sit here and I'll observe the trees blowing in the back. I'm okay with sitting in solitude and listening for God's answer. I'm okay if people come into my life, and I'm okay if people, you know, they're not in my life anymore. I am okay with where I am, but I know I want more. And so I realize that me wanting more means I have to grow in a way that does not always come with clothing or something of an external. It's definitely internal. Some things that I do is I have a journal. I have some journals as well. Like, they're not journals where I ask you questions. It's basically like plain journals. You open it, you write down what you want. So you wake up in the morning or in the afternoon, whenever you have time, and you write down your thoughts. Writing down your thoughts helps, or you can record yourself. I like doing that. I write things that I want to attract to myself, things that I'm currently grateful for, like my arms. When I was sick, I had to sleep on one side because my body was so messed up that I couldn't sleep the right way. And so I sprained my muscle in this shoulder, and I'm working on building back the muscle around it. And I have to have patience with that because I don't want to go in and have anybody do anything medical wise to it. So it's a sprain, and I'm having patience with knowing that my body is going to heal it, because I know that for a fact because of what I went through. I hope I'm not talking too low. Some other things I do to gain my patience is meditation. I like to sit down and close my eyes, listen to some frequencies. The one that I'm hearing in my head right now is 432. I like doing that, but meditation is not just about sitting down. Meditation could be you walking. Meditation could be you journaling. Meditation can just be you taking that solitude time by yourself and just reflecting. That's a form of meditation. Don't be down on yourself. Don't be down on yourself because you feel like you aren't doing something the right way. Don't compare yourself to the next human being. Don't compare yourself to the next man, the woman, your neighbors. You know what I mean? Everybody's different for a reason. We all pose a purpose. And I just seen a butterfly, yellow butterfly. Yellow butterflies, new beginnings. It's believe in your power, in who you are, what you bring to the world, what you bring to your family, what you bring to your friends, the light you have within. You know what I mean? You are God's child. Nobody can take that away from you. When you focus in on yourself, you really don't have any time for anything else. Like, for instance, like people having comments on other people's relationships and what they're doing and what job they're doing and what they feel like they should be doing. I feel like that time should be best spent on yourself, best spent on the things you want to achieve in life, best spent on your generational wealth, best spent on you working on yourself, because working on yourself will make you do things for your children. It'll make you do things for your mom. It'll make you have a more understanding heart. It'll make you have a more understanding heart to why your parents are the way they are. It'll make you have a more understanding heart as to why the world works the way it does. It'll make you avoid all the noise that is gossip, all the noise that is the politicians, all the noise that is anything negative that really does not need to be. We don't need to be focused on those things. We need to be focused on how to heal Mother Earth, how to help keep our lives going in a positive way, how to enrich ourselves by learning how to cook, to garden, to lift people up when they need it. You know what I mean? To know that, to understand when you're drained, to understand when you need time to recharge yourself. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a lot of depression, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of dis-ease, because we don't truly understand ourselves. A lot of mental anguish because we don't have the capability. I'm not speaking of everybody, but a lot of people don't have the empathy. They don't have empathy. They don't have patience with people. They don't try to put themselves in other people's shoes and see that, you know, maybe this person is having a difficult time. Let them go over there and sit down in the corner and breathe, or let me allow them to walk around even if that they're at work. Let me treat this child at school like as if they were my own. There are good people, but there are people that do not have good hearts, okay? And I have chosen to know that even if there are people who don't have patience, who don't have empathy, who don't have the heart that I have, I am learning as a fire sign to have patience with people who don't even understand that they themselves are not mad at me. They're actually upset with themselves. You know what I'm saying? I don't take it in a way as you hate me at this point. I take it as you dislike yourself. You don't have the tools to, I don't know. You don't have the tools to be who I need you to be. So that's when I have to take responsibility of my life, my understanding, my wisdom, the stuff that I have learned, and either walk away and don't engage in that energy, because I want better for myself. When you want better for yourself, when you want to pull in that energy, when you know that God has given you a mission, or God has said to you, okay, I have placed this power within you. He has come to you. God has revealed themselves to you, and you know better, do better, because you will be tested. I find that ever since starting on my spiritual journey and just continuing on my journey, period, of just connection with God and my light and stuff like that, I have been tested. You're going to be tested to see, like, okay, are you actually learning this, or are you just sitting here talking out your ass? You know what I mean? So yeah, my videos, just expect my videos to be all over the place. But I hope that anything that I have said resonates with the people that it's supposed to resonate with. I didn't feel like getting up and putting on like makeup and all that to talk about. I just wanted to come outside, sit on my yoga mat, enjoy the trees, enjoy the insects, even though sometimes the red ants get on my nerves. So, my hair is really long, so I make sure it's in my lap. I sit on my yoga mat, and I usually am on the phone talking with somebody, which is easier for me to do. It's easier for me to talk to someone and give them encouragement versus being on this camera. But there's been many years where people tell me, like, you have a lot to talk about, and why don't you just film it? And so this is one of the nerve-wracking things that I'm doing to grow as a human being, to grow as a spirit, to grow as a soul on this journey. I'm assisting people. So I want to ask anybody who comes across this video, leave something in the comments. What would you like me to talk? What's a question that you want me to talk about on this channel? Like, is there something that you're having difficulty with that you think I can have an answer to, or maybe an opinion? You don't always have to follow exactly what I'm saying, because you're on your own journey. You're on your own journey. We're all on our own journeys. We're not the same. But spreading love, that's the ultimate goal. So if you have anything that you're having difficulties with in your life, and I can be a source of maybe an opinion for you, leave it in the comments down below. And that will help me have like a dialect with the people that are watching my videos. And it will help me know what to talk about. So yeah, I just want you guys to have a beautiful day. Remember to pour into yourself. Remember to spread love. Remember, when it becomes too much, to shut off things and the world so that you can become better for yourself and others. And yeah, I'm going later. Sending you love.